on the show, and we will be taking this show forward with all your stock queries. The number is flashing on your screens. Continue to send in your queries right here. Joining us is Mr. Jay Thakkar, Head of Derivatives and Quant Research and Vice President at ICICI Securities. Warm welcome to you, Jay, and thank you so much for coming on this special edition of Daily Calls. This is our most popular show by demand, and this is because most people can ask their own stock related queries with top market experts like you. Already we're getting a lot of queries, and we will line up all of those for you immediately without wasting any more time. So a lot of questions are coming in on the railway related stocks. So Pooja Singh says RVNL, she's bought it at 620. The stock has been continuously falling. What should I do? There are other stocks also like RVNL and IRCTC that are being asked as well. What would you say on RVNL and on overall railway space too?
First of all, very good afternoon to you, Sakshi, and it's a pleasure. Connecting with you after a long time, and
Yes.
hoping for more such conversations as well, Sakshi, for sure. And I completely agree that this is quite a popular show on your channel, and I'm happy to share or contribute to this. So, as far as the railway names are concerned, Sakshi, I would say that these stocks have definitely given a very good returns. I mean, if you check since at least past year or so also, I mean, even from the day of election results, I mean, these stocks have really shown a very good traction momentum. But now I think that selective stocks may do well from here on, as the risk reward may not be favorable for all the railway stocks. Although budget is on, very near next week itself, so there could be some more news as far as these railway stocks are concerned, because it's always a bigger part in budget. But then I think that IRCT is one such stock among all the entire railway pack, which is providing a good risk reward from these levels as well. And I would recommend that if at all you get IRCTC at the levels of say 900 to 950, it would be a good entry level
Okay.
for this stock, as there may be apart from IRCTC, I would say that most.
Okay, got that. We'll take the next question, and in fact, there's a caller with us live on the show. Rahul has dialed in. Hi, Rahul. Good afternoon. What's your question? Okay, I think we'll connect with Rahul once again. But there's an interesting question for you, Jay. Mehul Bhansali has written on our YouTube comment section. Could you please suggest 5 budget stocks that one can invest in?
Well, see, I would say not only from a budget perspective, definitely there could be a good momentum on those stocks as well. But overall theme, if you see in the market at these levels, Sakshi, then I would say that FMCG is definitely looking quite good. I mean, we have seen a good traction, and July has always been, July and August have most of the time, historically, if you check for last 10, 12 years, has been a quite promising months, or, positive returns wherein we see for.
Right. Jay, I think there is some kind of disconnectivity that we are facing from your end. I think there is some internet issue. We'll try and reconnect back to you so that we can get a clear audio right there for all our viewers. Meanwhile, we'll just check the markets, and we'll get back Jay on board yet again. So viewers, right now the good part is that the morning correction seems to have been done with. Markets are flattish with a positive bias now, so we've come back. If you look at the chart of the Nifty on the intraday basis, we were low for a long bit of time, and we are back again into the green zone above 24,600 odd levels. And right now the sectors that are still holding up, like Jay was pointing out, that it's the space when the FMCG stocks are really performing, and therefore you do see the entire Nifty FMCG index also up by about half odd percent. You have the IT stocks that are doing very well. These are the ones that are leading from the front. So a stock like TCS, LTI Mindtree, Infosys, Wipro, these are the stocks that are in the limelight in today's trade as well. So you can see a sharp rally of 1.2%. IT stocks are driving from the front and leading the markets into the green. And I think Jay is back with us. Jay, you were talking about how historically we've actually seen the FMCG space perform. And could you share with us your top bets here? We couldn't get that last time.
Sakshi, so HUL, ITC, Tata Consumers, Dabur, I mean, Marico, I mean, all of these stocks are looking good. So either one can buy, sectoral funds as far as FMCG stocks sector is concerned, the ETFs, or maybe all of these stocks which I mentioned are looking positive, expected to give around say or deliver around say 15 to 20% returns at least in the remaining part of the calendar year. Which is also quite good. The IT name, as I said, emphasis looks positive. I mean, if it manages to surpass 2850, then it could be further, adding fuel to the upward momentum or rally. Then one more sector which I like is oil and gas. I mean, if you look at the OMCs, BPCL, I mean, it seems that the consolidation seems to have got over. So BPCL is looking positive. Gujarat Gas is looking positive. I mean, we have seen the entire oil and gas doing quite well. Reliance has also done quite well as far as refineries is concerned. So ONGC is trading at the life highs. This sector, along with IT, FMCG, these are the three strong sectors which I think can do quite good from here on. And apart from that, Nifty PSU banking index, which have been struggling to move up. I mean, although private sector banks did, and because of which we saw Bank Nifty in fact moving to 53,000 levels as well. But now I think the kind of recent breakout which we are seeing coming in SBI as well. I mean, that's heading beyond the levels of 900. It can go and inch to the levels of 950, 1,000 as well. So yes, from the PSU banking pack, it's SBI that's looking positive. And apart from that, oil and gas, as I said, IT and FMCG. These are the three other sectors which I like and are looking positive.
ओके गॉट दैट। चलिए एक एक करके और सवाल लेते हैं, हमारे पास बहुत सारे सवाल आ रहे हैं आपके लिए। आई थिंक पहले कॉलर हमारे साथ एक जुड़े हुए हैं, उनके पास चलते हैं। राहुल का वापस से कॉल आया है। बताइए राहुल जी, क्या सलाह देंगे? क्या आपका सवाल है?
Yes, hello ma'am, how are you?
आई एम वेरी वेल राहुल, थैंक्स फॉर कॉलिंग इन। डू टेल मी व्हाट्स योर क्वेश्चन?
So I'd like to inquire about Praj Industries and BCL Industries. I am kind of interested in investing in that. So I just wanted to check if this is a good recommendation and at what at what amount can I do a fresh entry?
ओके, प्राज इंडस्ट्रीज एंड बीसीएल इंडस्ट्रीज, दोनों में से कौन सा स्टॉक जो है आपको पसंद है फॉर अ फ्रेश एंट्री? वेयर वुड यू एडवाइज एंड एट व्हाट लेवल्स?
See, I would say that at the current chart structure, Raj is looking positive. I mean, it's just correcting its recent up move. So I think that until unless 650 levels are held on Praj, the overall outlook is positive. The trend is that positive. So you can buy on dips. I mean, it's trading around the level of 709. You can buy if it all dips towards the levels of 680. Your risk reward will be better there. But then as far as BCL is concerned, I mean, there is a good momentum since past 2 days, including today. But there, the reversal has not come. I mean, it can see a breakout above the levels of 60. You can see a breakout from an inverse head and shoulders pattern. So BCL you can buy above 60. Praj you can buy on dips around the levels of 680.
Okay, got that. I hope, Rahul, you've got the advice right there. Please do adhere to the advice that's being shared with you by our top guest today. The next question we have we have a question on Delta Corp share from Shiv Raman. Could you please share your view here? There is no purchase details that we have, but your overall view on Delta Corp.
See, Sakshi, I would say that Delta Corp, as of now, seems to have reversed in the short term at least. I mean, whatever fall had to happen has happened in the short term. And right now, it's consolidating within a triangular pattern. Technically, we see a consolidation or a range bound momentum. So I think that 130 to 150 is a range within which Delta Corp is right now trading. I'm preempting that this range is likely to provide a breakout on the upside because it seems to have reversed from quite an oversold territory wherein the short to medium term indicators have turned positive. So if it all is going forward, if it also manages to surpass the levels of 150, there would be a price confirmation as well. So it would be a price momentum breakout above the levels of 150. It would provide a breakout from an inverse head and shoulders pattern as well, and thereafter it can inch to 180, 200. So yes, Delta Corp looks positive, but price confirmation would be above 150.
ओके गॉट दैट। अगला सवाल लेते हैं। ये अरुण कुमार गुप्ता का सवाल है। इरिडा खरीदा हुआ है इन्होंने, 1100 शेयर्स हैं 275 पर। अब इरिडा के शेयर्स पिछले 2-3 दिनों से जो डाउनटर्न में आ रहे हैं उसको लेकर बहुत सारे इन्वेस्टर्स परेशान हैं। आपकी राय क्या रहेगी इरिडा पर?
Yeah, I would say, Sakshi, that ये stock में already, I mean, we have seen that it has delivered good returns. I mean, कहाँ पे list हुआ that around the levels of IPO price, as far as I remember, approximately 30 to 40 range, and from there the stock moved to almost 300. I mean, it's like 10% from the IPO price, 10 times from the IPO price, and then we are seeing some consolidation of profit booking. As I said, I mean, all these railway stocks have delivered good returns prior to the budget. So budget के आसपास आपको थोड़ा बहुत, you are seeing the profit booking. So the good level to enter again, IRRA, I think it would be 220 to 230 range. I mean, there is where you can review and think of buying it. And if those levels are broken convincingly, and if the trade is below those levels, then the position which you may have to shift that to some other better stock, because उसके नीचे थोड़ा momentum weak हो जाएगा. So 230-40 range is a crucial support level to watch out for going forward.
गॉट दैट. चलिए एक और सवाल पूछते हैं आपसे. सत्यनारायण राव कुलकर्णी, ही वांट्स टू नो फ्रॉम यू what would your suggestion be on Siemens for 1 month perspective? Is it a good stock to take a fresh entry in?
No, Siemens, I would say that I have a negative view. In fact, this stock has already gone up quite a lot, Sakshi, and we have seen a good run up coming in. And today, interestingly, if you see, Sakshi, then what's happening is those stocks wherein, from the FNO basket, which have actually delivered quite strong returns in past 1 year, 2 years. I mean, you look at defensive stocks related to defense like HAL, or maybe, to the retail like Trent. I mean, and then Siemens, I mean, they were never falling, If at all they were falling, the fall was getting absorbed very quickly, and the stocks used to reverse from down to up very quickly. So we had seen a good trend in these stocks, but then these have reached to quite an overbought territory, and from there we are seeing some negative divergence. So I believe that as far as Siemens is concerned, now until and unless it's not able to take off the levels of say 7450, 7500 levels, the overall outlook will be negative at least until the levels of 6750.
Absolutely. Let's go across to Bihar now. We have the next caller with us, Avnish Kumar Chaudhary. Avnish जी नमस्कार, पूछिए.
नमस्कार मैडम.
बताइए क्या सवाल है.
मैडम मेरे पास इरेडा के 2035 शेयर थे जो मैंने 275 पर बुक कर लिया है.
बुक कर लिया आपने प्रॉफिट ना?
जी जी मैडम, 275 पर मुझे कहा गया था तो मैंने फट से बुक कर लिया. और ब्रोकरेज हाउस ने नेगेटिव कमेंट किया था तो रोज गिर रहा है, इसलिए मैंने. देखिए
आपने सही लेवल पर कर लिया, उसके बाद नीचे जा रहा है ये स्टॉक. आपने सही लेवल पर राय लेकर यहाँ पर बुक कर लिया. आप पूछिए दोबारा से एंट्री लेना चाहते हैं क्या?
जी मैम, इसमें दोबारा एंट्री का टारगेट क्या होना चाहिए, और मुझे 2-3 लाख रुपए जो इससे निकले हैं कैपिटल, तो किन अच्छे स्टॉक्स में इन्वेस्ट करना चाहिए, यही जानकारी चाहिए.
चलिए आपको राय दिलवा देते हैं. पहले तो ये ध्यान रखिए कि जब आप बाजार को ऑलरेडी पीक आउट होते हुए देख रहे हो तो एक साथ एक ही स्टॉक पर अपनी ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लमसम अमाउंट लगाने से पहले आपको ज़रूर राय लेनी चाहिए, जो कि आप सही कर रहे हैं कॉल करके. जय, इनके पास 3 से 4 लाख रुपए हैं. इरिडा में एक बार फिर से फ्रेश एंट्री लेने की सोच रहे हैं डिप्स पर. क्या ये सही रणनीति होगी, या फिर इन 3 से 4 लाख रुपयों को अगर अभी करंट मार्केट्स में निवेश करना हो तो रणनीति क्या बताएंगे?
देखो, देखिए मैं कहूंगा साक्षी के he should be avoiding railway stocks as of now, IREDA or maybe something else, because see they have run up. उन्होंने पैसा दिया, सेक्टर ने अच्छा रिटर्न्स दिया ऑलरेडी. थोड़ा कूल ऑफ होने दीजिए इन्हें, थोड़ा कंसोलिडेट होने दीजिए ये स्टॉक्स को. कंसोलिडेशन में शायद आपको फिर से मौका मिले. अदरवाइज दूसरे ऑलरेडी सेक्टर्स मोमेंटम में हैं जिन्होंने परफॉर्म नहीं किया, तब वहां पे थोड़ा मोमेंटम बिल्डअप होते हुए नजर आ रहा है. जैसे मैंने कहा FMCG, आई मीन वहां पे अगर आप देखें तो HUL हो, मैरिको हो, डाबर हो, ITC हो, यहाँ से अपसाइड है, अपसाइड पोटेंशियल ऑफ 15 to 20%, as I said in this remaining part of the calendar year. Sakshi, IT में कुछ ऐसे नेम है like TCS हो,
right,
हो, these are the stocks which are looking to. yes, OMC में BPCL है, FMCG है. ये 3-4 सेक्टर्स में एक अच्छा मोमेंटम बना हुआ, यहाँ पे शिफ्ट कर सकते हैं आप, और आपका डाइवर्सिफिकेशन भी हो जाएगा.
ओके, गॉट दैट. चलिए एक लास्ट सवाल ले लेते हैं आपका आज का शो समेटने से पहले. एक सवाल आया है CPCL चेन्नई पेट्रोलियम कॉरपोरेशन लिमिटेड पर. ये स्टॉक भी दमदार रैली पिछले कुछ दिनों में दिखा चुका है. सवाल ये है कि क्या अभी भी ये स्टॉक होल्ड करना चाहिए डिविडेंड के लिए जिन लोगों ने निवेश किया है? अब इस स्टॉक के ऊपर क्या राय रहेगी?
ओवरऑल तो मोमेंटम मैं साक्षी कहूंगा यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव. जैसे मैंने कहा कि ऑयल एंड गैस सेक्टर रिलेटेड कोई भी स्टॉक्स तो यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव मोमेंटम है. ये हो, MRPL हो, ONGC हो. आई मीन सी चेन्नई पेट्रो में रिसेंटली फिर से ब्रेकआउट आया. आई बिलीव कि जब तक अब 1100 के लेवल्स के नीचे बंद नहीं होता, ओवरऑल आउटलुक पॉजिटिव है, तो आप बने रहिए स्टॉक में एंड कंटिन्यू टू राइड द अपवर्ड मोमेंटम। आप जैसे जैसे और 100-200 रुपए बढ़ते हैं, एज यू सी 10 to 15% आप मूव, आप अपना जो ट्रेलिंग स्टॉप लॉस लेवल है उसे आप ट्रेल करते रहिए फर्दर। तो एज ऑफ नाउ 1100 होना चाहिए, वो मान लीजिए अगर वो 1350-1400 के आसपास आता है, इट रीचेस दोस लेवल्स, then you can further trail it to maybe 1200-1250. So that should be the strategy. Continue riding it because sector में overall momentum है।
ओके जय, आपके लिए डिमांड आ रही है कि एटलीस्ट 2 से 4 मिनट तक के लिए और ये शो एक्सटेंड किया जाए, तो मैं आपसे कुछ और सवाल यहाँ पर आपके तरफ हमारे दर्शकों के डायरेक्ट करूँगी। एक सवाल हमारे पास आया है प्रकाश पहुजा का, कुड यू प्लीज सजेस्ट कैन वी मेक फ्रेश एंट्री इन इंडिया सीमेंट्स एंड इन L&T फाइनेंस, एंड इफ yes then what could be the next target? India Cements again has been on an upward run and L&T Finance came out with fantastic set of numbers and after that it has shown an uptick.
See, India Cements, I would say definitely you can enter now, but then the conditions should be, Sakshi, that if you enter now after such a strong run up, say right from the levels of 240, 250 until 350 almost now, so overall outlook medium to long term is positive, has changed for India Cements. I would say when Ultrarix Cement itself is buying a stake, and so you have now in good hands again. The investment is coming, and South-based company wherein we did not see much of the participation from this stock is now participating. So overall outlook is positive. I would say I don't think that the possibility of it again moving below 280-290 levels is high, but upside potential is there. I mean, from the medium to long term point of view, 450-500. So condition buy is that you buy right now. Condition is that even if it comes down, you can add it. So if you can do that, you can definitely buy India Cement at these levels as well. And the second question was on.
The second question, we'll actually come out with the next question, and this is a caller who's joining us now from Pune. Anup Yadav is now with us. Anup ji, namaskar. पूछिए क्या सवाल है?
Hello ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon Anup. Go on with your question please.
मेरे पास इरकॉन के 300 शेयर है।
इरकॉन इंटरनेशनल के 300 शेयर्स हैं आपके पास, किस भाव पर?
205 की बैंक है।
ठीक है, अभी आप एग्जिट लेना चाह रहे हैं?
नहीं, मैं 6 महीने से 1 साल के लिए होल्ड करना चाहता हूँ।
ठीक है, 1 साल तक का नजरिया है। इरकॉन इंटरनेशनल पर क्या कहेंगे?
See, as I said, the railways have actually gone up quite a lot. I mean, if you look at the momentum on the monthly, quarterly charts, actually it's quite up. And suggesting a fresh buy here from, I mean, I understand it's from the long-term point of view तो अच्छा ही है, but I think risk reward भी better होना चाहिए। तो ऑलरेडी इन्होंने खरीद कर रखा हुआ है। मेरी तो सलाह इनसे ये रहेगी, अगर आप मानिए कि अगर ये स्टॉक 290 के नीचे आता है, तो थोड़ी पोजीशन आप ट्रिम कीजिए, सो दैट आप प्रॉफिट में रहे, आपको प्रॉफिट मिले। ट्रिम कीजिए, या तो 50%, या तो आप अपना निवेश निकालिए, प्रॉफिट के शेयर होल्ड कीजिए। आई मीन, इट कुड बी योर स्ट्रेटेजी बेस्ड ऑन योर रिस्क रिवॉर्ड, उनके खुद के रिस्क रिवॉर्ड के अनुसार ही कैन स्ट्रेटेजाइज, बट माय पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू इज दैट एडिंग राइट नाउ इज नॉट द स्ट्रेटेजी, इज जस्ट दैट 290 इज द लेवल टू वॉच आउट फॉर गोइंग फॉरवर्ड। 290 वो अगर टूटता है तो आप यदि इधर आप प्रॉफिट बुक कीजिए, या तो आप entirely other थोड़ी पोजीशन ट्रिम कीजिए, पार्शियल प्रॉफिट कीजिए। That would be my advice, and I would not recommend now to get into these stocks, at least जब तक एक अच्छा कंसोलिडेशन मुझे देखने नहीं मिले।
ओके, गॉट दैट। चलिए एक आध आखिरी सवाल हम ले लेते हैं आज के इस खास शो के लिए। ये जो सवाल आया है ये एक खास स्टॉक पर है। इंटरेस्टिंग कुछ मेरे को सवाल दिखे थे। ओके, लेट्स टेक एक क्वेश्चन है आनंद राठी वेल्थ पर वरुण का। ये पूछ रहे हैं कि रिजल्ट्स के बाद लगातार ये गिरा है स्टॉक 8%, क्या करें? अब देखा जाए तो वरुण, ये स्टॉक भी एक मल्टी बैगर साबित हुआ है। जब से ये स्टॉक लिस्ट हुआ है तब से लेकर अब तक अगर आप देखेंगे तो काफ़ी बढ़िया रिटर्न्स इन्वेस्टर्स को मिले हैं, जिन लोगों ने भी आईपीओ का अलॉटमेंट होल्ड करके लगा, और कंसिस्टेंटली स्टॉक कंपनी ने परफॉर्म भी किया है नतीजों के बाद। लेकिन अभी हाल फिलहाल के अर्निंग्स के बाद एक डेफिनेटली करेक्शन आया है। 3843 पर अभी फिलहाल ये स्टॉक चल रहा है। आनंद राठी वेल्थ पर क्या कहेंगे?
I am with you on that. I mean, my views are definitely, or thoughts are resonating what you said, Sakshi. I mean, it has already given quite a good returns. I mean, 7 से 8 गुना हो चुका है ये stock from its IPO levels. So I think that one could be looking out to book profits here or at least trail the stop loss. I mean, अगर trail करना है तो आप 3600 के levels का ध्यान रखिए. If 3600 levels are broken, you can exit. Otherwise, book profit here. Right? I would not recommend a fresh buy here.
Not a fresh buy on this level, but you can definitely look at booking your profits if you've been holding or for this rally until now on Anand Rathi. Well, thank you so much, Jay, for addressing all our stock-related queries. It was a pleasure to host you on Business Today, and we hope we can get you as many times more now for more conversations and interesting
Definitely.
chat going forward.